Getting a cliched role, same role again and again, it's a curse for an actor. That's why even now, after all the 700 films, even the first day of a film becomes very, it gives kind of a panic. When I interact with the young directors, the next breed of directors, they all watch Korean films.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Hindu.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam, sir. It's actually a pleasure to see veterans like you venturing into this long format style of storytelling. Sir. It's actually nice to see people like you who've been in the industry for so long getting to try out new characters.
Okay.
And Killer Soup is one of them. So, first of all, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
You play a cop in Killer Soup. And that's a character that you've done multiple times over the years.
Yeah.
Like even one of the first important films in your career, in Ayagan, you did that, and again with Kamal Sir, you did that in Hey Ram.
Yeah.
And sometime down the lane, you've done something similar in Vete, but it's more of a comic with quite of a cop. How different is this one when compared to that, sir?
No, see, even though I have done cops, each and every cop has to be, different from each other. Otherwise, it will look stale. It will look, because I don't believe having my own style. So I try to give us a change from a cop to another. In this, when I heard the complete story and I read the script, I thought I have to have a different approach. I took off the cop from the narration. I just characterized him, what makes Hassan, and then I interpreted that he is having a job which is a cop. So I didn't make being a cop is center one. I made a character. That's what director also wanted. So, and it turned out very well. More than playing a cop, I played as a character. Then, because I'm wearing a uniform, it becomes a cop. That's how I approached it, and it worked out very well.
And speaking of about approaching a character, like something there are some certain templates when it comes to characters, like cop is a template, playing a minister, for example, is a template. I would like to ask you, because recently I saw you playing Mr. Karnanidhi sir in Thalavi, for example.
Yeah.
So when there is a real life example like that, and there are a lot of examples for template characters like a cop or a soldier, for example. So do you take references from actual people that you see? How does that process go about, sir?
No, it's just now myself and Manoj Bajpayee were discussing. Getting a cliched role, same role again and again, it's a curse for an actor, because you have to you're labeled as that you are fit for only for this. And moreover, in the mainstream film, most of the main characters are only two-dimensional. Suppose I'm playing a father. They tell that you are a rich father and you are very strict father. That is the definition given. That is not enough for an actor to play a role, and they want that only because they have desired a rich father and a strict father. They want everything from that two arms only. But interpretation like I'm rich, but did I get my rich from a lottery ticket or from the hereditary one, or I earned each and every pie of myself and became rich, or I stole a bank, robbed a bank and I am rich, or I cheated a friend and took all his property rich. This makes the difference.
Right.
The more reasons you give for whatever you expect from an actor, from the character, it takes you deep. So that's what makes an actor comfortable. So even the templated characters are given. As an actor, even the director or the author doesn't give. I try to give a reason why. Otherwise, it is only delivering a dialogue in a particular manner. I cannot do that. Getting paid so much, I cannot do that. So I make my own interpretation, even if it's not necessary for the script or the director doesn't demand. I do that.
So this actually reminds me of a tweet Kamila ma'am put out a few years ago saying she was not really happy with you doing very small characters in films. Based on what you're saying, I feel like you prefer the character to not be well edged so that you can take it on your own and do it, or do you prefer them to come?
No. I always believe that I have to, maybe it may be a very big word, but I would like to surrender to the author who has already created what I should be, how old I should be, what makes me what it's written in the story. So he creates the base, and on that I work. And moreover, when you work under a director, so he would have his own way of filming the story. So I have to give spaces for everybody and retain my space. Otherwise, it doesn't work. I cannot go demand just because I am senior, just because I think I'm getting paid more. I cannot say whatever I do, I will do. That's right. I cannot do that. That's how we were, trained.
Yeah, but that's if the director has written a lot of traits for your character. But if
Yeah.
it's நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி, if it's just a character, say a rich person, a rich appa character
Yeah.
அப்படி சொல்றாங்கன்னா, do you prefer them to give you a lot more meat, or would you like to uh,
If they give, it's always better. They mostly they don't give.
right?
They not only that character, each and every character in the kind of film, it is framed. It is. It falls in only two arms in 90 degrees. So when all the characters are performing like that, even I have to match them. Otherwise, I'll stand out. So there are a lot of things. That's why even now, after all the 700 films, even the first day of a film becomes very, it gives kind of a panic, and because I have to set, I have to understand what the director wants, how my co-actors are, approaching this thing. So it is nice to work this kind of project like Manoj Bajpayee and Konkana Sen. They're all too good. They take it. They approach their responsibility very ritualistically. They patiently read the script, 800-page script. The first day when I went for the script reading, I felt so ashamed. I haven't read my script at all. I gave a lame reason that I was traveling around. So I was in Hyderabad, I was in Chennai. It was a lame excuse. But Konkana and Manoj Bajpayee, they were ready for the shoot to start the next day. So when I have actors like that next to me, it is natural that I have to be to keep in pace with them. So that makes me more comfortable than working with all your ego. I can do this. So that's why this has become a very important project in my career, and I had a wonderful time with my co-actors, my director.
And you've done your fair share of pan-Indian films. Like for
Yeah.
example, Bahubali is probably the first
Yeah.
pan-Indian
Yeah.
pan-Indian tag kulla
Yeah.
முதல் படம்னு
Yeah.
சொல்லலாம். What's fascinating about Killer Soup on the other hand is it does have the pan-Indian essence. Like it's got actors from
Yeah.
all over the country,
Yeah.
but then it's also a mix of both Tamil and Hindi. Like your character, for example, is a Tamil character, and you do speak to a lot of characters in Tamil as well. But it's predominantly a Hindi series where the lead cast are from Bollywood. So how
Okay.
is this when compared to a pan-Indian film? Is there a different approach that you
No,
need to take?
I don't think so. Only this term pan Indian has come now.
Yes.
We have like Bahubali was made. There was no term called pan Indian, and no Hindi actor was there. No Malayalam actor were there. Now you can see a Malayalam actor. It is again about the content. It has to be strong. It has to be clear. It has to be complete. So it reaches what pan India. It reaches globally. And now it's very nice. See, when I interact with young directors, the next breed of directors, they all watch Korean films. They all watch Turkish film. They all watch this film. So everything is available everywhere.
Right.
Now, maybe by business way, you can say pan-Indian. A pan-Indian film doesn't mean that it has to have an actor from Hindi, one actor from Tamil, one actress is from Kerala. It's not like that. Anything regional, properly made. What you call for Sholay?
Exactly. Yeah.
Sholay, it's beyond pan Indian. At least now Hindi is a bit, we are hearing here and there in TV, GV. Those days, Sholay, when we came, Hindi was zero in South.
Yeah.
But everybody were talking about at least one line of any character. Kitne aadmi the, we used to say.
Yeah.
So there's the power of we have made pan-Indian films. Even before that, Mr. S.S. Vasan has made Chandralekha.
Yes.
So it has been always there.
Right. And speaking about these pan-Indian films, it does people are saying it's blurring the lines between the different film industries inside the country. But how is it for the actors who are approaching it? Because you've been in the industry and You ventured
And
through
no,
in a country in different languages.
I don't know in what context they say,
Okay.
as if each and every film had its own, cultural identity. No, most of the so-called big films, they want to entertain the whole India. They don't have, I mean, when you make a Tamil film, in a big budget film, you always have in mind this has to be dubbed in Telugu. You don't make a complete Tamil film where it will be new for a Telugu guy to see. Oh, this is the Tamil thing. No, that we try to make a common film. So in this, how can I be grudging that we are losing lines? We never had lines at all, unless small films or parallel films or art films, whatever you call it. The mainstream film, I doubt they cannot say that.
As far as you going across and doing a lot of other films, that's something you've been doing since the 90s itself. For
Yeah.
example, Chaki 420 came in late 90s, for example.
Yeah.
But very few actors from South, at least from Tamil Nadu, Tamil cinema, have actually done that. I'm glad that you are there and doing this for a long
Okay.
time. But what sets them apart, sir? Why is it that we haven't seen a lot of people do the same, sir?
I cannot say. I was called after Nayagan. Actually, I was hesitating to do Telugu films
Okay.
because I never knew the language, Malayalam films. But later on, there was no other way. I had to accept. And then I took it positively. Okay, let us go. This thing. So, and now I'm doing more Telugu films than
Yes.
Tamil film itself. And there are a lot of invitations from Hindi.
Hindi is something you learned over the years because I'm so
Yeah,
many people
I'm supposed to be a Urdu speaking guy,
Okay.
but my Urdu is very bad, very, very bad. Instead of that, I can say I don't know Hindi. So bad my Urdu is. So when the responsibility is given, I have to learn it. I have done all now recently in all these years I did Hindi films. It's all sync sound. It is convenient for an actor to act first and then go and dub. Now the whole Bombay-based film they are doing sync sound. So I have to put more extra concentration on it. It's good.
Right.
It gives you a challenge. It gives you a fighter's instinct. Yeah.
On the Hollywood side, they are going for larger than life films. Superhero films are doing really good. Oppenheimer, for example, had done brilliantly well. And ironically, in India, more rooted films are working. For example,
Yeah.
Kantara worked, Bahubali worked.
Yeah.
So,
No,
as someone
it
who's
is
been in the industry
always.
for a long time,
See, unfortunately, uh, we don't bring films into education or academic like that. See, okay, we are talking about Superman kind of films. Okay, even now, even we are making thousands of films in India. Still, US is ranking first.
True.
It making, but US suppose we are making, okay, fine. Now, not accurately, we are making more than 1,200 films in India per year. But US is making at least 1,300 films. But we get only one Superman, one Spider-Man, one this man, one that man, and one this man,
Yes.
and one action film. We get only 15 films. What about other
Thousands of
1,185 films? We don't know. If you go and search for it, it will be all regional films like us. So now the trend is anything regional. Now people are watching. Every guy from England is very curious to know what is happening, what is culture in South India or North India. So now I think being regional is more true to storytelling or making a film.
And this is the way you see it, the industry are going to
That's
progress.
how it should be, I think.
Right.
That's how it should be. Of course, you must have entertaining, just to be without thinking anything, you just go have. Then you need Supermans and Spidermans, but it cannot be always. Suppose if I want to understand America, I cannot understand America by Spider-Man. I have to see regional film made there. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you
time,
so
sir.
much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Vanakkam.